Okay, chat. It is time to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I am actually very hesitant in actually finishing this game because I don't want it to end. I want to continue playing, but I also have other games I need to finish. So what may end up happening is I'm gonna pop back into Mass Effect 3, finish that game up, pop back into DOS 2, try and get through that as much of that game as possible. And then, but going to Phantom Liberty, Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. Now, I did the whole
My faith will guide me.
Okay, so we might have ran into like some issues here and there.
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Illithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
This fella and his ultimatums. But he's forgetting one thing. We could become Illithid. I mean, I could. You could trust me to do what needs to be done.
All right, so like I said, all right, so like I'm going back through all this because I want to remember everything. Plus, also we've been having some issues as of late with a lot of the things. Act 3 like has a lot of issues. A lot of stuff's not connecting and all that fun stuff. But I definitely want to go back through all this stuff just in case. So when you say Orpheus, what do you mean by that?
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain.
Would I be able to wield the stone myself if I became Illithid and assimilated Orpheus?
In theory, yes. You have resisted such a fate so far, and this would be a complete evolution. And you will be an Illithid for the rest of your days. Is this really something you would be willing to accept?
This isn't a decision to make in haste. Let's discuss it together beforehand.
If we do not do this, all is lost.
The Emperor might be right, but we're not out of options yet. Let me transform. I'm not long for this world. I can feel it. You can trust me to use the stones as we planned. To defeat the brain and nothing more. It's the perfect solution. Say you agree. Please.
Are you sure you want this? Are you sure this is what you want?
I've never been more sure of anything. This heart inside me is about to blow. Doesn't matter which body it takes out with it, right? If this is the end for me, Let me be the motherfucker who saved the world.
Should at least worry Orpheus. There might be another solution there.
I trust you. Do what you think is right, and I'll stand by you. But if you change your mind, just say so. I'm here. And I'm ready for whatever comes next.
You know, in all honesty,
Sometimes, freedom requires us to make sacrifices.
as much as I don't want to, I kind of will be. I'm probably going to end up turning Karlach into a mind flayer.
An easy proposition for the Emperor to make, become a mind flayer.
Yeah.
It has no soul to sacrifice. If it did, perhaps it would understand the weight of what it's asking of us, and why we might seek an alternative. The thought must have crossed your mind. It has certainly weighed on mine. I think it's time we reconsider the Orb. With its power, I could put an end to this whole thing. Crown, Netherbrain, Absolute. Everything.
What about Orpheus? If we free him, he might offer another way.
He is the prince of a people who have spent eons nursing a hatred of the very creature nestled in our skulls. Save him, and who's to say he wouldn't run us through at the first opportunity? Do not mistake me, I want to live. But I've been careless enough with my life in the past. I can hardly stand by and watch you sacrifice yours. Once I'm in position, I'll ensure you are removed to a safe vantage point to watch the fireworks. You need not die alongside me, nor surrender your soul in becoming an Illithid.
Absolutely not. We came this far together. We're going to survive together.
I like the sound of that. Very well. We'll do this the old-fashioned way, then. Swords, spells, and sweat. Adventurous to the end. Whatever form it may take.
Suppose we can't claim to be shocked. The Emperor's wanted us to embrace our powers the whole time. This is the logical final step. I can't face the thought of it myself, though. I've only just been able to start living on my own terms. I can't surrender that. You're the only one who can make this decision. And whatever you choose, I'll be by your side.
Sometimes, freedom requires us to make sacrifices. I trust you have aired opinions and grievances and made your decision. Are you ready to become a mind flayer?
No, I'm going to free Orpheus.
I told you we have to trust one another. I told you the Githyanki would only want to kill you for what you are. Still, you choose to break our alliance. Even united, the Netherbrain was going to be an impossible enemy. But apart, we have no chance of survival. Very well. Since you will not work with me, you work against me. You leave me no option but to join the Netherbrain.
The hammer. We can free Orpheus.
I just hope he'll be receptive to us.
I gotta admit. Yeah, that mind flare was literally just like, your only option is become a mind flare. Is it? Yes. What about this? Oh. Okay. But it'd be better if you're a mind flare. Okay, what about this option? Oh, that could work too. But it'd be better if you were a mind flare.
Prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You stole an unborn hatchling from my people. And you slaughtered my honor guard. Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies. You may address me as your majesty.
I'd like to make one correction. We didn't steal the unborn child. It was given to us. I think that's where some of this weird not connection stuff is, because we convinced the guy to give us the egg. We didn't steal it. Anyways, your honor god attacked me. What was I supposed to do?
You should have yielded to them. They would have given you a noble end. Any worthy individual destined to become Geik would have done so. My guard would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable, were it not for the choices you made.
Let's forget. They have a typo in here. Let's forget about the past. I was misled. What now?
We will destroy the Nether Brain together and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands into the stars. The Geik was correct about one thing. The Nether Brain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones.
And it would take one wizard to unleash a cataclysm powerful enough to tear apart the brain's very being. We have no choice but to consider using the orb.
I do not know you, wizard, and I do not know this orb. But what I do know is that we must not gamble with the fate of the world. I cannot simply depend upon your word.
There has to be another way.
There is not. We face a Nether Brain. For there to be one way to defeat it is unlikely enough. There will not be another.
Then I understand. If that's what it takes. I'll do it.
Wait. Maybe you don't have to. It should be me.
Why you?
I'm dying. My heart feels like a live grenade. Gonna blow any minute. You still have a life to live. I don't. If this is the end for me, let me be the motherfucker who saved the world.
If this is what you really want, all I can say is thank you.
Anytime, soldier.
You, Tiefling. You would volunteer your life for the greater good. You would make the ultimate sacrifice. I thank you. The Netherbrain wants nothing more than to see all infected become Geik. My defenses keep the voice of the Absolute out. But just as I can raise them, so I can lower them. I will allow the voice of the Absolute in. Once it reaches you, it will order you to transform. It will only take a moment. And once you are a Mind Flayer, I will fold you under my protection once more. You will be the savior of empires. Not least, my own.
With the withdrawal of Orpheus's power, Karlach's mind is rushed with the full force of the Netherbrain. The fabric of her being is torn apart and reformed in an agonizing process that is unfolding too soon. Then, stillness. She stands transformed, once again closed off from the Netherbrain's mind.
My people will remember you, Tiefling. The rebel Illithid who stood beside their reborn prince and ended the Grand Design. Let us return now to the city and follow the path of the Netherbrain.
Painful, to say the least.
Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end this Illithid nightmare.
This is wild. I myself, but more.
More? How do you mean?
It's like I'm beyond myself. I can sense things I never knew were there. And my engine, it's silent. No heat. No gears. Still there, but no longer threatening to explode. Soldier?
Karlach, that means you're gonna live!
Yes. Yes. My God. Is it possible? Shit. I'm gonna be alright. I get to be alive. I get to stay. As a hideous monster, sure. But one that can feel, think, live. And I know what our mission is. I'm glad I get to do the honors.
I can imagine no finer Ceramorph for the job.
Gale's back there like, why couldn't it have been me? This is the first day of the rest of your life. Let's make it a good one.
I'll do you one better than good. Let's do something absolutely legendary.
Oh my god, even her HP went up. What? Excuse me? Oh, her AC went down though. Ooh. Can I hopefully I can still yee.
All right, what now?
Go ahead. I will follow.
Yep. Hopefully I can still, respect Karlach, because,
The Prince of the Comet has come! Shavar Orpheus! Shavar Orpheus! Shavar Orpheus!
Vos, my most loyal friend. How good to set eyes on you.
You honor me. Your radiance. Thanks to you, my friend, the skies above Tunarath shall tremble with psalms. Orpheus will take the truth to the people. We will slay the Lich Queen. Our chains will be cleaved.
By the 9 hells, how'd you find us?
When the hammer struck, the air's psionic cry shook the plains and marked his locus. Vlaakith will have heard it too, and she won't stand idle.
The Queen will have her due in time. Today, we strike at the brain. This champion holds the key to its defeat. Stand by for orders, Vos. Answer to him as you would answer to me.
As you wish, Prince Orpheus.
Forward! The Netherbrain falls this day. Let it be the first victim in the war for the skies!
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out.
Oh god, the
Even
graphics.
when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit.
Who the hell are
More
you?
than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
Oh god, really? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reload because apparently that's something that occasionally happens where just the continue pops up. Apparently there's like there's supposed to be dialogue there of what we're supposed to select instead of just a continue. So hopefully, or else I'll just reload all the way from talking to Karlach. Okay. I'm gonna reload all the way from talking to Karlach. Because I'm not dealing with that.
Come.
This is wild. I myself, but no heat.
I'm glad for you, Karlach. It's hardly the life anyone dreams of, but, well, it's a life.
I'll do you.
I think we're done here.
Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
After...
A quick save here.
This is chaos. Need to find a way through.
Thank Orpheus will take the trip out forward.
All right, we're gonna quick save here. Hop on in, and
We have lost what's Eve. It is today. This is
The one who...
oh well, okay.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one I know. Observe with whom it traveleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
Oh my God, really?
my steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
Never thought I'd be fighting alongside a mind flayer. But I'll fight with you. With magic.
I'm better at crafting steel than wielding it. Your friend here is armored and potion-fueled and ready for battle.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
You may have changed, but my debt to you still stands. The Iron Hand Gnome's firepower is yours to command. Just show us where it's needed.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark
Isabella!
times. Today, it is mine to wield. And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
I made some improvements to Ramesses' arcane artillery. Give the word and the sky falls on any who stand in your way.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join the fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me. And from me to you. No matter what form you take.
I wouldn't miss this for all the souls in the city. Call my name, and I'll bring.
Why are they treating me as the mind flayer?
Nature's servant awaits.
Hey, she did it
Glad
again.
to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're expecting a speech, something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead. What will a mind flayer say that could encourage them on the threshold of battle?
We have lost what's even. It is more. Baldur's today. Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for.
You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The one who will save...
Oh, the Fist examines your ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flayer.
Appearances of this.
And I'm not a...
Never thought
I have
You, them, and I.
What up? I made some...
I'm in. Not the jerk.
I want my.
Oh,
I wouldn't. Nature.
glad to have...
The air is thick with they're expecting a speech. Something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead. What will a mind flayer say that could encourage them on the threshold of battle?
Okay, that was weird. Our freedom depends on you. Fight with everything you have.
Uncertainty ripples through them. That a mind flayer could appeal to freedom is a confusing notion.
To our freedom!
That was awkward.